How's everyone doing?
Fan-fucking-tastic.
This is the part where we get into fucking character. This is the part where we get into fucking character. We have Jason here. You no longer have to fucking see me on a tiny ass fucking square here. I am in a large screen. And we have a lovely guest here today. Ellie, welcome.
Would you look at that?
Would you look at that? Our favorite Brit is here.
A female on a podcast. Who'd have thought it? The times are really changing.
The times are
my
changing.
God. I gotta say something real quick. That accent is just so fucking amazingly beautiful.
I
It makes me
know.
want to go back in time and not dump a shitload of tea in the Boston Harbor.
What a backhanded compliment.
Awesome.
Listen, we're not going to talk about that. This isn't a
Cheers
history
to that, my
podcast.
friend.
We won't talk about that.
Otherwise, I will annihilate you with just straight facts.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. I hear fake news.
Oh, God.
Alright, people, I'm kidding. I would never.
Yeah. No, she would
Man,
kick
are
your
you
ass.
wearing a Ravens jersey?
Yeah, I'm wearing a Ravens jersey.
Wait, why not see this?
What?
Are you a Ravens fan?
No. Do you see the
Are you
flag
wearing
in
a
the
Ravens
back?
jersey?
Do you see the flag? I have a jersey for every team.
Why the fuck would you wear that one in front of me?
No shit.
Good question. Good point. All right, give me a second.
That's an insult.
I'm so offended.
Wait, how do you? I've not seen anything. Are you seeing? Am I in the video? Hello.
Give me a second.
No, you're
Hold
not
on.
in the video. It's just Dan.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. Hold
You
on.
can't see him. You can't see him at all.
I don't have any screen. It just has the regular keypad. Oh fuck it, oh
What
well.
are you using? Are you using?
I'm using my phone.
That's
Are you on a
weird.
computer?
No, I'm on my phone. I can see Dan's switching to a.
Cowboys jersey?
Nope.
See, okay, I accept. Wait, who was on it?
Lofa Tatupu, linebacker.
Fine, we'll deal with it. We'll accept that.
Yeah.
What is it? A Steelers jersey?
No, this is
No,
Seahawks.
it's a Seahawks jersey, but I don't mind that.
It was either this one or the Patriots jersey. I was playing eeny,
Oh,
meeny,
God.
miny. I was doing eeny, meeny, miny, mo with my jerseys.
If you had done that, I'd have logged out.
Yeah, I know you would have. Anyway.
Oh, you know what?
What?
Jason? Are
Yes.
you on the Skype app?
I just hit answer.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Oh
You see it now?
no.
Oh, it's two separate.
Oh, so I answered a call like it was coming in. I think last time I was in the Skype app.
Yeah, you need to go into the Skype app. If you go on the Skype app, you can see Dan in his jersey.
I don't want to see that jersey.
It's really not a bad jersey. You've seen it. I'm sure you've seen it before.
I've seen lots of them. I've been to Seattle a few times.
These are the best
For games.
jerseys. These are Seattle's best jerseys, in my opinion.
I
The
like the color rush.
2002 to 2010, 11. Excuse me. These are the best ones.
Ryan
Imagine
says he'll
having
be on in a
different
couple
jerseys.
minutes.
What?
Oh, Ryan's gonna be on in a couple minutes.
Uh huh.
All
What's he
right, that's
doing?
good.
I don't know.
Rubbing one off.
Ew, you're nasty.
You probably. I know I'm very nasty.
Ew, don't.
Come on.
I'm nasty.
This is gonna be
It's gonna
fun,
one
and I
of
knew it.
those kind of evenings.
I knew this
yeah,
was gonna
get
be
that way
fun.
Real quick.
You already did.
What did I do? I was
It was
being
the-
PG. This
I
way
was
took this
being
nasty.
PG. I was being PG. I meant
You're
like I meant like you need Jesus kind of nasty.
Oh, I can get that way too.
I mean, let's be honest. He's in Texas, so
That's true. You're right. We should watch ourselves with that.
I mean, listen. Who gives a shit? We're an explicit podcast. We can pretty much say whatever we want as long as iTunes and YouTube doesn't, email me like threatening my ass or whatever.
That's why I can't say what Jason wants me to say.
I just wish you'd just say it and get it over with.
Nah.
But I feel like that would be... I think that one word would be the one word they'd have a problem with.
You think? I mean, Americans are just so fucking lame. You can't drop a cunt bomb every now and then? I mean, come on. They drop that shit like breathing over there across the pond. Everybody's a cunt. You're a cunt. I'm a cunt. We're all cunts.
I think Dan's got demonetized.
I love this. This was a great idea.
Speaking of, okay, not speaking of, but I forgot. I had a message from Lindsay's boyfriend. He wanted to tell everybody hi. You might know him as our second favorite Panthers fan, Glennie.
No
He
way.
He couldn't make it on today because he's nursing a wound.
Okay.
Apparently, he said something stupid to Lindsay, and Lindsay punched him in the nuts, which was probably well deserved.
Of course.
Dang.
He did say hi, and he couldn't make it. He will be listening though once this gets put out there.
Okay.
So everybody say hi to Glennie.
Hello, Glenn.
Hi. Hello.
Hello. The only time we recorded with you is when you were in bed, possibly shirtless. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Which is true. Which is true.
Speaking of, I'm in bed, but you know what I don't have? I don't have my signature smoke in front of me.
Jason, what Cowboys jersey do you have?
I have. Well, I'm not wearing one now.
What's your favorite one?
My favorite one, obviously, my favorite one is Dakota's.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm shocked you didn't go with Danny White.
No.
Or,
I do have a Deion Sanders.
I have Deion Sanders. That's my Cowboy jersey.
I've got Dak. I've got a Des Bryant. I got a Tyron Smith.
Michael Irvin?
I had a Witten, but I sold it.
Why'd you sell that?
It was an autograph, and he just retired, so I made a nice big chunk and change off of it. I don't collect shit, you know?
Yeah, you don't collect shit like I do.
Yeah, no, I don't collect shit.
Ellie, have you seen my jersey collection?
Jersey, but my ex took it with the dogs.
You had a what jersey?
Ezekiel Elliott jersey, but my ex took it with the dogs.
Oh, really?
And left me the cat, who was sitting right next to me. Hello, kitty. Say hi, kitty, meow. She didn't say hi. She doesn't pay attention.
Rude.
Ellie, you've seen my jersey collection, right?
No.
You have not. You haven't seen it.
In what facet would I have seen this jersey collection though?
Very good point.
Thank you.
That's a very good point.
You posted a picture on UStadium, I think.
I did post. I posted a video of UStadium, like a 3-minute long video of
Who has been out of commission on UStadium for a while?
That's true. That's a very good point. Okay, so all right, so I'm going to comment.
Comment my username on that video.
Can do. Done.
I see it and I'll watch it.
Alright. That's every jersey I have in my collection, including this one I'm wearing right now.
So what Steelers jersey do you have?
Mike Wallace.
Let me guess. Huh?
Mike Wallace.
Oh, well shit, you didn't give me a chance to guess. I would have guessed Roethlisberger.
No, I don't have Captain Fat Fuck, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's my quarterback.
Take that back. Who do you think you is?
That's true. Terry's my favorite Steeler quarterback.
Oh, you fucking serious?
I love Terry.
Hate the bum.
I love the 70s era. I love Starbuck. I love fucking Kenny Stabler. Love that shit. Love Kenny Stabler. If I had a chance to have a drink with Kenny Stabler, I would.
Really?
I'm sure he's a damn good guy.
I didn't know he's still alive.
He died recently.
Oh, he did. Okay, that's what I thought.
He died of cancer very short time ago before he got in the Hall of Fame.
That's right.
Which is a travesty how long it took for him to get in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Absolute travesty.
Especially since old Theismann got in the Hall of Fame pretty damn quickly.
Theismann got in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, Theismann's in the Hall of Fame.
Theismann's in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, he got in
No
85.
fucking way. I don't think Joe Theismann's in the Hall of Fame.
I believe he is. Mister, I have more interceptions than touchdowns. I'm pretty sure he's a Hall of Famer.
He's in the College Football Hall of Fame.
Are you sure he's not in the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
He's not in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, no.
No way, okay, I'm looking.
John Riggins is. Doug
Really? Hold on.
Doug
you're
Williams
right. He's
is...
just in the college, that's right.
Yeah, because he was really good in college. 2003, he was in the College Football Hall of Fame.
Oh, shit. Well, that makes sense then. Never mind. He doesn't deserve to be in there.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Wow.
This is a Ryan.
Hello.
This is Ryan with a terrible microphone again.
This is true.
This is
Oh,
Ryan, I can't hear you, buddy.
We're discussing the Hall of Fame. Who's getting in? Who's going to get in next?
Okay, sounds good.
So, I mean, this is not even discussion. Troy Polamalu's getting in next year.
Oh, I hope so.
Troy's getting in. If he doesn't get in, that's a crime.
He's my favorite player of all time.
You just like his hair.
No, I fucking don't. But his
Oh my god,
so
you cursed
rude.
at me? How dare you?
I did
Wow, that
not.
was... Say that
That's
again.
not Britain polite. Come on, Ellie.
You know what? Go fuck all of yourselves.
Oh, shit.
First, what did I do?
Not
Keep
you,
talking
Ryan.
like that, I
Not
might
you,
just
Ryan.
do that.
I love your stuccoed ceiling, Ryan. That's a real win for me right now.
Yes, that's a great ceiling, Ryan.
Well, I can't see anything.
Nothing pisses me off more on a podcast than seeing a fucking fan and the ceiling and like
What does my picture
2
look
inches
like?
of your hair.
Here we
Does
go.
it have a picture of me on there or something, or what?
Oh,
No,
it's spinning.
Jason,
That's
you need
great.
to get on the app, dude.
I don't want to hang up and then fuck it up.
That's
Right.
fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Reggie Wayne, is he getting in this year?
Ooh,
Who cares? He sucks. I'm just kidding.
He's gonna wait though, since Marvin Harrison waited a long time.
I don't think he's a first ballot.
No, he's not getting first ballot. Patrick Willis.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
Patrick Willis.
Oh.
Actually, I mean, I think he's good enough to be in the Hall of Fame. I just don't think he was maybe dominant for long enough.
What about Justin Smith?
Ooh, that's another good show.
14 years in the league.
Mm, dang.
43 and a half
really-
sacks in his career. Smith was All-Pro 3 times with the Niners. All-Pro with the Bengals. He was awesome in Cincinnati.
I don't see it. At least not first team.
No.
Okay, what about, you know who's getting in?
Is Jimmy Johnson going to get in?
Jimmy Johnson's in there.
If Jimmy Johnson doesn't get in, that's also a crime.
Yeah.
John Lynch.
I'd say so.
Tony Baselli. Do you remember him?
For the Jags.
For the Jags and the Texans, yeah. You forgot he played for Houston, did you?
No, the Warriors.
According to Pro Football Reference, he only played in Jacksonville.
What? No, he didn't. He didn't only play in
95 to
Jacksonville.
01.
That's stupid. I thought he played in Houston for a season.
No. I'd say no, just because he only had 7 seasons. Like, yeah, 3 first team All Pros, 6 Pro Bowls, 5 Pro Bowls. I can't count. I'd say no.
Isaac Bruce.
Yes,
He's
be in the
getting.
Hall of
He
Fame.
should fucking get in. Steve Hutchinson
Should be, yeah.
should be
I'd say
in.
so.
Get some more Seahawks in. In that case, Chuck Knox get in.
Although,
Well, wait. So, wait. Who else is eligible?
Troy's eligible.
Peyton.
Peyton's eligible next year. So is Calvin Johnson.
Next year. It's 2021. Okay.
Calvin Johnson and Peyton Manning highlight next year's class.
You think Calvin Johnson should be in there?
Calvin's gonna get in.
That's bullshit.
Calvin's gonna get in first year.
I don't like it when quitters
It's
get in there.
Calvin had one of the more underappreciated careers, I think, in recent memory. You could argue if he played longer, he could have been the most unstoppable receiver in NFL history.
But he didn't play longer. And
He didn't
could've-
play long enough because
he's
he
a
played
quitter.
Detroit.
Like, that franchise is full of quitters.
If
It's an embarrassment of a franchise.
let's be honest, yeah, if Detroit wins a championship in the next 10 years,
doubt it.
doubt it, but
Extra doubt.
if Detroit were to somehow win a championship within the next 10 years, I mean, the curse of Bobby Lane would be over.
Yeah, well, I don't see that ending anytime soon because they're not going to win shit.
Do you guys know the curse of Bobby Lane?
Yeah, 57.
57, Bobby Lane was traded from the Detroit Lions to the Pittsburgh Steelers and said the Detroit Lions would never win a championship in the next 50 years. Sure enough, the year after the curse passes, 0-16.
They went, yeah. So Megatron led the league in receptions once, yards twice, touchdowns once, 3-time first-team All-Pro, 6-time Pro Bowler.
Yeah, he's getting in. He's
I
getting
don't
in.
got the stats, but stats aren't supposed to get you in there, right? I thought it was
No.
what you do for the
No.
game, and he quit. He quit.
He
He's a
quit
quitter.
for the
I don't
game,
like
but-
quitters suck.
People immediately compare him to Randy Moss, and Randy Moss is a first ballot Hall of Famer, so
Well, there's no doubt about that.
I give up.
Some of the guys, at least on basketball or Football Reference, AJ Green, Sterling Sharp, Bob Hayes, he's in the Hall of Fame, Joe Horn.
Joe Horn's in, I think, right?
Wait, you said Bob Hayes isn't in the Hall of Fame?
He is.
I was about to say, oh, okay.
Bob Hayes is in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And by the way, we address him as a bullet, Bob Hayes.
Thank
All
you.
right, so let's just make sure that's corrected.
Jack Tatum should be in the Hall of Fame. Right?
10
How
years,
is Jack
3
Tatum not in the Hall of Fame?
How is he not in the Hall of Fame?
How is Jack Tatum not in the Hall of Fame?
I guess he only played 10 years.
He played 10 years, but he was such a force at safety.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, he should be in by now.
He should be in by now, yeah. Darren Woodson.
Yeah,
I'd say so.
absolutely.
Another Steeler, Hines Ward.
Yeah.
Yes, are you fucking joking?
Ellie, this is way before your time. Ellie, Andy Russell.
Way before my time. I don't even
Way
know.
before your time.
I'm terrible. I'm such a terrible fan because I really don't I really don't look enough at the Hall of Fame. I
Okay.
don't pay
So-
enough attention to it.
So 14 years in the league, 7 Pro Bowls, 2 Super Bowls with the Steelers.
Mentored future Hall of Famers and fellow linebackers Jack Ham and Jack Lambert.
Okay, Jack Ham for sure.
Ham's been in.
Yeah.
Cliff Harris. Another Cowboy.
Cliff Harris.
Do you remember him?
Yeah, and not personally, but yeah. Is he even in a discussion?
I got another one for you. Where is he? Where is he? I know he's here somewhere. Do you remember Cliff Branch?
Let's see.
Cliff Branch. You remember him?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Anyone? Does anyone remember Cliff Branch?
No.
Raider receiver? You guys don't remember Cliff Branch? That boy could fly. Roger Craig.
Was that Super Bowl year?
Raiders from 1972 to 85.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah, 3 Super Bowls.
3 rings with the Raiders. 3 rings.
Yeah.
2 rings, excuse me.
I think he has 3.
He has 3? He does have 3. That's right. Roger Craig.
Niners running back?
Yep, Roger Craig.
I'd say so.
Jim Marshall.
He's not in the Hall.
He's not in the Hall of Fame.
Huh.
Really?
He's not in.
That is surprising to me.
Yeah.
Why could he bang to fucking get snubbed like that?
Running the wrong way for a safety in 1964. That's probably it.
You think that's it?
That's probably it. I don't know. I mean, let's be honest. It's what?
I mean, he was the purple people eater.
He
right?
was.
Yeah,
He was.
Alan Page didn't win MVP in 1981, so a little history lesson for anyone. Drew Pearson.
Gonna get in?
Wait, what? 1981?
1981, Alan Page won league MVP.
That's thing?
Yeah, he's one of 2 defensive players to win league MVP.
I think it was 71.
No, it's 81. You can check.
You know who's gonna get in? Fucking Tagliabue.
Yeah, he's getting in.
Let's see, awards. 1971 NFL AAP MVP.
Oh, really?
1971, yeah. Because in 81 he was like 36 and about to retire.
Okay, I was wrong by 10 years. All right, Drew Pearson.
Yeah. Yes.
How is he not the fuck in? I have no idea.
He should have been there a long time ago.
Steve Sable.
Yes.
Yeah, how is he not in?
Huh?
How is he not the fuck in?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Jason, this is your time. Don Coryell.
Who?
How is he not in?
Air Coryell.
Like Chargers.
Chargers head coach from
right?
78 to 86. He was...
Cardinals.
How was that my time? I was in fucking diapers.
But he's a head coach whose offensive philosophy dialed out he changed the way offense is called now. He was the Rams before the Rams.
That wasn't but he didn't win.
He was the greatest show on turf before the greatest show on turf even existed.
Right.
So put the greatest show on turf in the 70s and 80s and then see what happens.
Yeah, I'd say so. Like, considering the impact on the game.
Yeah.
Wait, but that when the Rams were back in L.A.?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's before they moved to St. Louis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Steve Atwater.
Yes.
Yeah.
How the fuck is he not in? Let's see here. Donnie Snell. Mr. Torpedo. Career 51 interceptions. 5-time Pro Bowler. 3-time All-Pro. One of the anchors I can't fucking speak today. In the defensive backfield for the Steelers in the 70s.
He retired as the all-time leading interception.
Emlyn Tunnell at that time led.
When he retired, I thought he was all-time leader by
No,
strong safety.
no, by strong safety. Yeah. Who else? Chuck Howley. Do you know who he is?
Who?
Chuck Howley.
Howley?
Chuck Howley. Without going to the internet, do you know who he is?
Nah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. He's the only Super Bowl MVP of a losing team with the Cowboys.
Oh, Chuck Howley. Okay, yeah, of course.
Back in 1971.
The Super Bowl 5. Colts.
Yeah, with the Colts.
Yes, okay.
Jimmy Johnson. Yeah.
Jimmy Johnson should be in there.
Tom Flores. How is he not in?
Yeah, should be in.
Let's see here. Did we say Edgerrin James yet?
Oh. No, but did we?
He could get in eventually. He could get in.
He should be in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is he, 10th all-time in rushing?
I'll look and see where... Ooh, did you know he played in Seattle?
Yeah, he played in Seattle. I knew that.
Huh.
He took over for Sean Alexander the year Sean left.
Never would have guessed.
Jim Plunkett.
Yes.
Ooh,
That's tough.
Because, like, he has the, Super Bowl MVP in...
League MVP
79.
also. Comeback Player of the
1980.
Year. He's one of, I think, 10 players to win League MVP and Super Bowl MVP in the same year.
He should definitely be in.
Wait, Plunkett?
Jim Plunkett, yeah.
I don't think he was MVP. Super Bowl MVP, yeah.
I'm going to be thinking that.
I don't... I'm going to say no. Like, the people that are, like, the similar players, like, none of them past, like, 4 or 5 years for Hall of Famers.
Okay. How about Torrey Holt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Torrey, yeah. Who's going to get in? Who else is getting in?
So there's what?
I just can't believe you are saying that Stabler should be in the Hall of Fame, but Plunkett shouldn't.
That's stupid.
That doesn't make sense.
Alan Faneca, do you remember him?
Yeah.
No.
Steelers guard.
Isn't he already in?
No, he's not.
Oh, yeah, he isn't.
He should be.
9-time Pro Bowler. And
Yeah,
a
he should be
6-time
in.
first team All-Pro. Won 2 Super Bowl. He won 1 Super Bowl with the Steelers, and that was this game, Super Bowl 40.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not really that far removed, though, right?
No,
He's
2010.
7
2010.
years?
So he's
2010? Okay.
so he's there. How the fuck is Hutchinson not in?
Who?
How is Hutchinson not in?
Should be.
Fucking hell. Richard Seymour.
I'd say so, from what I remember of him.
Alright.
He's a fucking pet. But he's not that far removed either.
No.
2012.
2012.
So 3 rings, 3 first-team All-Pros.
He
7
would get
Pro
in
Bowls.
because Patriots. Let's be honest here.
I mean, 62 sacks, right?
Yeah. Ooh, I got one for you. Jet fans listening. Joe Klecko.
Ooh, that's quite the name.
New York Sack Exchange of the 80s.
It's gas to know.
I mean,
Probably.
I mean, he had 20-something sacks?
Yeah. No, he had, if he would have been the Hall of Famer if the official sack statistic was official before 1982. Yeah. He was an animal, though. Ken Anderson.
Oh, for the Bengals
Yeah.
MVP in what, 81?
Yeah, in the 80s.
I'm kind of shocked he's not in, to be honest with you.
Yeah, probably. Don Coryell's got to get the fuck in.
Yeah.
Dick Vermeil.
Yes. Right?
My man.
I mean, he's got one of the most famous fucking quotes.
We will rally with Kurt Warner, and we will play good football. Oh, God. Rodney Harrison.
Yes.
No.
Well, you don't think?
No.
Well, we gotta remember, they're letting in 20 people this year, right?
Harrison would get in because Patriots.
Well, he only won, 2 Super Bowls with the Pats?
2 Super Bowls with the Patriots, yeah.
But he had that long time in San Diego.
Yeah, he was an awesome guy in San Diego. Dirty player, yes, but...
I don't know, because like he only had 3 years that were like really standout. Like 2 All-Pros, 2 Pro Bowls.
Yeah.
I don't know. And the 2 rings. And he went to 2 extra Super Bowls.
No. Oh, yeah, he did. With the Chargers and with the Patriots, yeah.
Yeah. 94 Chargers.
Yeah. We haven't heard enough of Ellie today.
Huh?
I'm here.
And the lovely accent.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's fine.
What are you doing, Ellie?
We love you, Ellie.
I was actually about to make some food, but now I'm not.
What do you have? Are you having some some
Pastries?
fish and chips? What, fish and chips?
Jesus Christ.
It's it's almost racist, but I won't say it.
It's not racist as much as it's stereotypical, but yeah, let's go with that.
You know what? I'm actually not having fish and chips for once in my life.
Oh, no.
I'm not having a bottle of ginger ale for once in my life.
Is what?
Eggs in a buggy.
What's eggs in a buggy?
You know, like the little toast, and you put the egg in the middle of the toast with the hole cut out. I love that.
I've never had that.
It's a boiled egg and soldiers. What's an egg in a buggy?
It's you cook it in the pan now.
Yes. You make them into little soldiers, and then you dip them in the egg.
You know what I want to try making?
I eat it like toast.
Ooh.
Oh, you savage.
Jason, I got one for you. Get a bottle of Budweiser. No. Hear me out. Take a large bowl. Put some melted butter in that bowl, and then dump a bottle of Budweiser in there. Add some spices in that. Do you like fish?
No, not really.
Okay, so we'll go with steak. Take a cut of steak, and marinate that sucker for about 24 hours. And then
really?
Marinate. Yeah.
Like Budweiser and butter.
Yeah.
Can I use Miller Lite?
You can use Miller Lite. You can use Coors. You can use Coors, specifically Coors, like the little small bottle of Coors. I'm always saying this because I did beer marinated salmon.
I mean, I like fish. It's okay. I like catfish. Does that make me a savage?
No, catfish. We have a restaurant here in New York City, called Bourbon Street, and they have catfish sliders. And
That's
God,
racist.
Dear God, no, it's.
I was in New York, New Jersey, and I tried to get a good taco, and I couldn't get one. That whole place needs to fucking go to hell. To be honest, you can't get
Jersey.
Shit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Jersey's gross.
There's no taco. It's not a real taco. Find a real taco.
West Jersey's nice. I will say that. If you were to go to West Jersey, like towards Pennsylvania, it's nice.
I was in Colts Neck. Colts Neck was beautiful. It's where all the big houses were.
Yeah.
Couldn't get a taco to save my life, and I went and tried to get some tea, right? So I said I want some sweet tea. I'm a Texan. I like sweet tea. This bitch comes out with a fucking cup of hot tea with some sugar.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's my kind of tea.
Shit?
Yeah, that's Ellie's kind of tea.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I understand the concept. I just don't. I mean, I like mine. I like sweet tea. I like mine ice fucking cold.
Yeah, I will. I as a New Yorker, and specifically Long Islander, we have very specific regulations when it comes to our food. Like, you can't get pizza, bagels, or bacon and cheeses anywhere else other than Long Island.
Really?
Yeah, it's like we refuse. Us Long Islanders get so offended. Honestly, even buttered rolls. I kid you not. Like, I've noticed a lot of Long Islanders here get so fucking offended when people outside of New York question, you have bacon and cheese with salt, pepper, ketchup on a roll? That sounds disgusting. Bet you've never tried.
Wait, bacon, egg, and cheese?
Yes. Okay. So
that's great.
That's okay. So
better,
the sacred breakfast of Long Island is a bacon and cheese, fried eggs, bacon, cheese, specifically American, Ketchup, salt, and pepper.
Whoa. Back it up. We just went somewhere with ketchup?
Yeah, ketchup.
Let's just delve into that real quick.
Yeah.
Why ketchup?
What's wrong with ketchup?
There's nothing wrong with ketchup.
I don't have ketchup on anything else other than that.
I love ketchup on my chips.
You put ketchup on
fries.
Chips?
Not chips. English chips.
Oh, fries. Oh, like fries. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Crisps are chips, buddy.
Yes, they are. Come on, go with the
We're talking about,
program.
I'm talking about chips. I'll do ketchup on that.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's about it.
Okay. But you've never tried ketchup on a baked egg and cheese when you've come to New York.
And let me tell you, white gravy, not being racist, by the way. I like white gravy more than brown gravy. Brown gravy is more of a turkey thing.
Are we talking white gravy as in
white gravy, absolutely not.
White gravy, bacon, egg, and cheese.
Like breakfast gravy?
I've never tried that.
You've never had a bacon, egg, and cheese with ketchup?
With gravy? No, I've never had it with gravy.
No, I haven't either. We don't put gravy on our breakfast food. That's the dinner.
God.
That's the dinner food.
No. White gravy, country gravy, little bitty sausage chunks in it.
You mean that stuff from Cracker Barrel?
Oh, that sounds amazing.
I no longer go to Cracker Barrel. I'm boycotting Cracker Barrel. I've been boycotting them for about 5 years.
Really?
Boycott Cracker Barrel.
I went there one time for dinner, and I'm sitting there and I get my chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, because that's the two best vegetables.
Right.
And they come back and they say, well, we're out of mashed potatoes. You'd like something else? I'm like, no, because I fucking want mashed potatoes, mac and cheese with my fucking chicken fried steak. Right. So, but that's the thing is, they brought the fucking shit out to me, and then they told me, oh, by the way, we're out of mashed potatoes. So they showed me a fucking chicken fried steak with nice cream gravy on it, some mac and cheese.
They could have done. Okay, I worked in the restaurant business for about a day, and I know step one, when you're out of something, you let the customer know before you serve them.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then here's the next thing. Being a fucking country store, don't run out of fucking mashed potatoes. You know? How do you run out of fucking mashed potatoes? How's that fucking...
That's true.
In Texas.
That's a staple, dude. The fucking Irish survive on fucking potatoes. How do you fucking run out of mashed potatoes?
My man.
Ooh.
Irish,
okay,
baby.
I got a joke for the day.
Okay.
How many potatoes does it take to kill an Irishman?
How many?
0.
Yeah. I get that because I'm Irish.
Oh, I get it.
I get that because I'm Irish. You
I'm
fucker.
Irish.
I'm Irish. We're all a little Irish. Let's be real.
That's true.
I mean, come on, you know the Irishmen, they love to fuck.
Yeah.
That seed.
Like, until recently, I think there were more Irish Americans than people actually in Ireland.
There's so many Irish. There's so many Irish here in New York. It's crazy.
Well, that's where we first came through.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah,
Ellis Island.
New York.
It's true.
We were also treated like shit.
Yeah, we were. It's going back to the topic of breakfast. It's a baked egg and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup, fried eggs with an Arizona iced tea. That's quick breakfast.
Arizona iced tea?
Arizona iced tea. Yeah, or green tea, depending how you want to do it.
Yeah, I'll pass on the tea.
I'll do an English breakfast tea. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I bet it's hot and it's got like the little fucking tea bag hanging out of it and it looks all fancy.
All right, so we have
a big saucer.
It doesn't have to have the tea bag hanging.
All right, so.
But do you have a saucer?
Yes, of course you do. I'm not a criminal. What do you think I am?
I don't even have a fucking mug.
For goodness sake, that's shameful.
I don't drink hot drinks.
The only one I go for is hot chocolate.
I mean, if I get coffee, just imagine me. I'm on nothing but water right now. Imagine me on fucking coffee.
It'll be horrible.
Yeah, terrifying.
Yeah, it's bad.
It'll be horrible.
It's bad.
Do you guys like home fries?
No.
I don't know what those are.
Do you know what those home fries are? Okay, so
Potatoes.
it's chopped. Thank you. It's chopped up potatoes, and it's like mixed with spices and onions, and like you fry it on a grill.
Like a hash brown?
It's similar to hash browns, but it's not.
It's not as finely chopped.
It's
And I think home fries shouldn't be a breakfast though.
home fries are everything.
They should be. Home fries with spices like that. Home fries seem more of a dinner thing to me.
You're not wrong. I mean,
no, I'm just saying. Home fries
No,
are
I know,
more of
I
a
know.
dinner thing.
I know.
Of course, if it's dinner time, I'm eating mashed potatoes or baked potato.
Unless you go to the Cracker Barrel.
Unless I go to the Cracker Barrel and I'm getting fucked.
You know,
So that boycott's still on. Hashtag fucking boycott Cracker Barrel.
yeah, we should do that.
Cracker Barrel's such a weird place.
It is a weird place.
They got good candy though. I miss it. I do.
They have good soda, like their
The fuck's a
Yeah,
soda?
things.
What's a
I
soda?
don't.
yeah. It's not
What is
It's not Texas enough for me.
Soft drink.
A soft
Oh, you mean
drink.
the Dr. Pepper?
You got something like that. But like they have their fancy ones that they make in store. So I got like this blue cream one. It's really good.
No, it does not sound good.
No, it doesn't.
No.
That sounds awful.
It
Squash.
sounds like Friendlies.
No, what's a Friendlies?
It's how do I put this? Not good.
Wait, do y'all have? Is that like a food place or a gas
It is a
station?
food place, yeah.
Do y'all have 7-Elevens?
Yeah, we have
where you're
7-Elevens.
Go.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
we
know
have
some-
fucking 7-Eleven. Oh my gosh.
I don't know what y'all do outside of the fucking great state of Texas. I mean, shit. 7-Eleven is a Texas place. I didn't know you
Yeah,
had
we
stores.
all
Shit, like
have-
they're
I
still
think-
Whataburgers.
I don't know what that is.
Alright.
Oh, never mind. So y'all enjoy a Slurpee, right?
No.
Yeah. I do
You
every
like-
now and then.
Ellie, you don't like Slurpees? What's wrong with Slurpees?
From 7-Eleven?
I mean, there's better places called All Subs, but I'm pretty sure y'all don't have an All Subs.
No, I've never heard of that.
Alright,
I'm not really the one to ask, let's be honest.
I got something for you guys that you guys might like. So, about a year or two ago, me and my lady went over to this lobster joint. If you guys ever come to Long Island, there is a town called Oceanside, and there is a restaurant called Jordan's Lobster Bar. By the way, not sponsored. Jesus. Just for a joke. And to share, we got a 7-pound lobster. And I want you to check that baby out in the chat.
Why is it so burnt?
Because that's the way they cooked it.
What?
Oh.
Why are you eating lobster? It's disgusting.
Lobster's
Ooh,
great
it's
here.
Okay.
It's
It's
peasant
specifically
food.
New England. You've never had Northeastern lobster,
The
have
food,
you?
I'm pretty sure it's really expensive, right?
Yeah, but
I
it's
mean, I'm more of a
peasant
crab person, but that looks really good.
Yeah.
food.
We
Picture,
had,
I don't see the picture. I can't see the picture.
You can't see the
It's in the
picture?
group chat.
But I don't want to hit the thing. I don't want to mess it up.
No, don't mess it up. It's fine. It's fine.
I've been literally scrolling through many a thing while we've been on here, and I haven't.
Oh, like I could probably open up another thing.
Yes, Jason, that's what I told you like 20 minutes ago.
Holy shit, amazing. I
Are you on
don't
your
want to
real
hang up.
laptop?
No, I didn't want to hang up. Hey, I'm in the chat.
Can you see now?
Oh, I'm typing something. I'm pretty stoned right now.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Color me
Oh, so
stuff.
it's grilled lobster, huh?
That's real. That's New England lobster, yep.
I mean, I've had lobster. It's not my favorite.
Well, because you're in Texas.
Yeah.
That's like... You don't get lobster outside of the Northeast. You don't.
Hey, we have live lobsters here. I
You don't get
just prefer-
lobster outside the Northeast or in Alaska.
That's like, y'all don't get good oysters. Well,
We get
Ellie-
great oysters here.
Oysters are great.
We get great oysters here.
Oh, wait, you're on the coast. Never mind. Oh, y'all don't get good crawfish, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking
We don't get
about.
good crawfish here. No, we don't. It's not a northern food.
My buddy made crawfish for like his grad party, and it was smacking. It's great.
Well, you get crab over there, right? You get crab cakes over there, right?
I don't like crab.
I mean, I'm not from the Maryland area, but I do like crab.
Yeah, crab's good.
Speaking of Maryland, what the fuck's up with fucking Rary's ass? Why all of a sudden he just like quit?
Yeah, what happened to him?
I don't know.
He just got tired of all the bullshit, probably. Speaking of which,
But the
fuck
bullshit
Graham.
ended.
Hey, Graham's off.
Yeah, Graham is off. We forgot to mention that.
Well, kind kinda.
We are why kind of?
He has like all these burner accounts.
Well,
Yeah, but they get bounced pretty quick.
let's understand the situation for those of you who are unfamiliar with this particular person. We have this troll / douchebag named Graham.
I was kind of waiting for this conversation to come
Yeah,
up.
we have this troll, mostly douchebag named Graham, who on occasion will get on everyone's ass. It's just because he thinks he's better than everyone because he goes to USC and is a Titans fan. So what? So,
The Titans having a great day.
yeah. He insulted. Yeah.
I think we're missing the point as to why he was banned.
He was banned because he was sexually harassing my woman, Ellie.
Hey, look at this! I figured it out. Wait, am I here? Hello?
Yeah, you're here.
Hey!
You're here.
Do you see me?
No, I don't see it.
No.
Oh, I just see you now.
Yeah.
You see my ass?
I see you.
Yeah.
I don't see myself.
You're fine. It's fine. There should be a
Oh, fuck, who
button
cares?
somewhere.
I was just hitting buttons.
It's fine. But, Ellie, I'm sure, would be able to explain, exactly what's going on if you feel comfortable talking about it, of course.
I don't have a problem talking about it. What do you want me to talk about?
Insult
what
his ass.
specifically? Like how it went down?
Yeah, how it went down, because this guy, remind you guys out there, he's a complete and total tool.
Well, I think it just got a little far. It got a little bit, past funny for a few people. But I was, off the app because it was getting ridiculous and it wasn't fun for me anymore, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then there were a few things that happened over these past, 3 weeks that really set the ball rolling. The first thing was, I guess he got unbanned, and he had posted, did he post a really long post?
He posted some animated videos about you and him.
Yeah, but before that, the way he got unbanned was posting some very long apology to Nick and Frankie.
What?
And they unbanned him, and I kid you not, within 2 or 3 minutes of that, my phone was blowing up. He was liking posts that I hadn't posted in months.
Yeah, this guy is
what on earth is going on?
Yeah, this guy is a grade A stalker, just admit that.
Yes, and then he tried to add me on other social media. I just quickly blocked everything, and I was like, okay, I don't know what's happening, but I guess he's back on this app. I wasn't even on the app, so it was irrelevant to me, but then I started getting people reaching out saying he's made a creepy video, he's made another video.
I checked up on you to make sure, you're okay and all that.
Yeah, a lot of people did. Ryan was telling me, all the time, he's made a weird video about the both of us, because he went to Splash fucking hard, a lot. And then I was at some bar drinking, and Drew, King Drew, I think he is on the U.
Yeah, he's around.
He texted me, he's like, Jason is leaving the app because of Graham. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So I went on this app, I saw what was happening, and I was like, oh hell no, he is not. So that's when I was like, okay, it's time to assemble people. We have a job to do.
And then I did too.
That was kind of it. I was like, if I can get back on this app, I feel like he would possibly leave, but I wasn't sure if I could do it on my own.
Yeah, I almost contacted Frankie and Nick to ask them, okay, what is going on? Because I'm not trying to bust anyone's balls. I just want to, understand what's going on and why this fucker isn't
they
gone.
were working on the solution, right?
Yeah.
I mean, for the longest time, he wasn't violating the terms of service, and then the one guy, the bleed green guy on the app, he's violating this, and this.
Yes, that was really starting point A, and then there was a time where somebody who was running the UStadium Instagram reached out to me. I can't remember who it was. I have to check my DMs. I was like, hey, come back to the app. We need a Steelers person on there. I guess maybe the Steelers people have gone a little quiet. And I was like, I hate to break it to you, but he's been blowing my phone up like Graham has. I was like, I don't want to come back. It's just boring. It's getting boring now.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with him. He irritates me now. And he was just tagging me and stuff constantly. And then I would see people saying, stop tagging her, it's weird. And it was just making me feel kind of uncomfortable. So I was like, at this point, like, I don't really want to be around him. And then I guess it all kind of like came to a head a few days ago. It was literally a few days ago, right?
2 days, yeah.
I
think it was yesterday, even.
Yeah, yesterday or the day before. I came back on the app, and then I text Jason, I said, get back on the app. And then you did. And then that really, because he originally posted something that said, okay, Ellie's back on the app, I'm going to leave. Then Jason came back on the app, and he changed it to, Ellie's back on the app, and We Don't Boys is back, so I'm going to leave. He edited the post. So I guess he kind of felt like, oh, well, enough people don't want me here anymore, maybe I'll leave. And then I guess he got blocked or banned for something, but
he got banned.
He got banned. He and his burner accounts got banned, which is...
But I had no idea what the ban was for, though.
Well, let's be honest here. Like, on my side of things, like, he insulted my woman. He did. He insulted my girlfriend, and...
He was sneak dissing her, too. Continue with that picture.
Snake dissing.
That was a fucking
snake dissing, yeah.
I saw that he posted a photo of her on the new UStadium banner, and I was like, that is going to piss him off.
Yeah,
so bad.
Yeah, I contacted him, like, a couple weeks ago through Instagram, like, saying, listen, I don't want to cause, like, any commotion or anything. I just want to, like, hear an apology from you, personally, from you, apology. And that was a mistake. And it's like, he said, I don't even know who the hell you are. You mean nothing to me. And I blocked his ass. And that set me off. I rarely get set off by anything, because in reality, I just don't care. I really don't care. Yeah. But, like, you insult my woman, 1, you insult me, 2, and you publicly insult my woman on a public app.
I mean, that she's never been on. Yeah.
She's never been on. I want to make this completely clear. Yes, I post pictures of me and my girlfriend all the fucking time. I don't give a shit. This is who I am. Because, you know, I like showing her off. It's me. But she's never been on this app. She doesn't want to be on this app for good reason. 1, we have a lot of lunatics. Let's get that through here. We have a lot of lunatics here.
Uh-huh.
And 2, I told her about Graham.
I mean, you know, I think that was when there was a turning point for him with me, because he started to post things about my sister and post a picture of my friend, and it was just, I was like, oh, that's so uncomfortable. These people aren't on this app to defend themselves. And that's when things started to get uncomfortable, because there was also a very small UStadium Snapchat group that he had made, and he added a few people into it, myself, Ryan, and Alec. Alec. Yeah. And Ryan, how many times did we leave that Snapchat group? And how many times did he just re-add? And I was like, this is crazy.
At least 10, 15 times.
Oh my god. In the end, I was like, I had to block him, and I've blocked him several times since. Like, it was getting to the point where it was getting uncomfortable. But to be honest, like, I don't really want to give him too much airtime, because I don't want to cause, I worry that this...
Oh, you know he's going to be listening.
He's going to be listening. I'm sure he's going to be listening.
I checked with me the other day, and it's like, oh, where's the timestamp for when you guys talk about me? It's like, you can listen to the podcast.
Right.
Ryan, come on, man.
I don't want to cause more of a situation and make it worse, because the app seems really good right now.
We do. Like, we're tight. We got a tight bond here on the app. We do.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm being completely... Yeah, because...
There are definitely people on that app right now that, like, I want to be like, I'm very grateful for. And there were some people that did a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff to help get rid of him.
Yep.
Drew is that number one person who really got the ball rolling.
Drew, get your ass on here.
Huh?
Drew, get your ass on here if you're listening, man.
He needs to, because
he needs to get it.
Explain it better. But
give me a second. I gotta find him.
He worked hard to help me figure this shit out. Like, I was really happy. Like, he really helped me out. So a big person who helped get rid of him. Obviously, Nick and Frankie have banned him hundreds of times. And then just everybody who defends everyone when he gets too much. Like, I think that, like, we all talk mad shit about each other on there, and there are probably people on that app that hate my guts, but at least we don't, like, when it comes to it, like, we'll have each other's back.
And we talk about football.
Yes.
Country music.
Instead of, and snot pictures. I'm telling you, the amount of times he put me off my food, I can't even cope.
Wait, what are you talking about, snot pictures?
He would post pictures of, like, I don't want to say it, but, like, huge snot coming out of his nose. And
like on Snapchat?
No.
Really? How did I not know about this?
Oh, God, there was so many, and they were so disgusting.
Ugh.
But why would he do that? Why would he do that?
Because he thinks
it's Graham. He has the common sense of nothing.
He's really a narcissist. I fear that he's going to do something bad to a lot of people.
Let's be honest here. How has he not been arrested for harassment? 1. 2, sexual harassment. Let's be honest here.
Well, I mean, I could probably get arrested for sexual harassment in this day and age. I mean, let's be honest.
Stupid snowflake generation.
Is he? I don't know whether he's technically taking it far enough, but he certainly makes you think like he could.
He could.
Yeah.
He could.
Sometimes,
I
but I
think
don't
he's a
want,
dangerous person.
Even talking about this right now is making me like.
All right. Then let's stop talking about it then. Seriously, Drew, get your ass on here, man.
One good thing that comes out of the Graham situation is that they're going to try to fix the blocking mechanism so that the person you block doesn't see your posts.
Yes,
Thank
and
God.
it would be great if they could like tag you and stuff too.
Yeah.
Although I don't have.
I can't believe people have me blocked on there. Why would someone block me on there? There's
You're
like
not
3
a
or 4
bad
people that have
person,
me
man. On occasion, you're really not.
I
People
don't
got me
understand why
blocked.
people would block me.
I mean, the blockable people on the app are Graham and all of his burners, and that's about it.
No, but there's actual people on there that are active that have me blocked.
Was that Chargers? Who was that Chargers guy? Who was that guy? Who was the lone Chargers fan?
The LA Rams guy has me blocked. I liked K Muddy.
K Muddy, who is he? Was that Graham?
I don't think K Muddy's ever talked to me without like, you mad, bro.
Was that Graham again?
K-Muddy. He was on there briefly while you were gone.
I missed a lot.
Yeah, you missed a lot of weird stuff.
He posted all the PFF Chargers stats.
Drew, where's your fucking Twitter, man? I gotta find you.
I can
laughed at
text
K-Muddy.
him.
Yeah, let's get his ass on here. Seriously, ask him if he has Skype so we can get his ass on here.
I'll just text him right now.
All right, cool. Oh man! Oh, that
Everybody
shit.
hated K Money, but I liked him. I thought he was a good guy. He's also, he's always talking positive about the Cowboys, so can't hate a guy for that.
Well, yeah.
Well, I think he never engaged in any discussions. That's what I have a problem with. Like, I don't care that you love the Chargers. I'd just like you to like actually talk about it instead of just posting PFF stuff.
Yeah. There are some people on the app like I really liked. Like there are some good people in that little community, I think.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who I hate. Alright. Let me tell you who I hate on there with a passion. He's ugly.
Kevin Clark?
Fuck boy. No, I don't mind Kevin Clark. I'm talking about the one Glenn U. Vet. That son of a bitch. That fucking bastard. I can't. I'm just kidding, Glenny. I love you. You're a good guy.
Do you guys remember Brady the Cub fan? Do you remember him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got in his ass because he talked shit about Seattle, but with a good reason.
He said what? Seattle would be the first.
Seattle. There were three Titan fans in particular who said the Seattle Seahawks would finish with the worst record in the NFL and have the number 1 pick in the NFL draft, and I lost my mind.
That was last year?
That was last year.
Yeah.
That was when Sherman was released. Chancellor retired. Bennett was traded. Averill was released. Who else? Who else left? Jimmy Graham left. Luke Wilson left.
Penny in the first round.
Penny in the first round.
Liked.
Which now that I think of it, I like that pick.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here. We needed speed at running back. And Baldwin was hurt. And he said the Seahawks would miss the playoffs and go 3-13. And I lost my mind. And I
think I might have said the Seahawks would miss the playoffs.
You said Seattle missed the playoffs, but you didn't say Seattle finished that bad.
No.
I said they would go 11-5 or at worst 6-10.
Yeah.
I think
because
8-8, 9-7, I think.
Realistically speaking, I can never count them out. And the only reason I said, they could finish 13-3 this year is because the Rams lost some key guys, and that entire team is key players.
Mm-hmm.
And Seattle lost 4 players and added 10 more guys.
This is Baltimore syndrome this year. We added a ton of guys, but people just acknowledged Mosley and Weddle.
Yeah, the Ravens are going to be good. The Ravens are going to be very good. If Lamar Jackson, if he could, evolve into more of a passer instead of just purely a runner, that team's going to be really fucking good.
See, I think if we play any other team in the AFC playoffs, I think we have a decent chance of winning. But since we played the Chargers twice in 3 weeks, we were really behind the 8 ball there.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat a team twice in 3 weeks regardless of the personnel.
Yep.
Which is why, when the Saints swept the Panthers a couple years ago, that's impressive. Or when, I can't think of the last time that happened off the top of my head. But
Steelers sweeping the Ravens in three times in 2008. I remember.
That sucked. But, yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Andrew doesn't have an account, but I might get to see if he can make one. Okay,
right.
He's downloading the app.
All right, cool. If he doesn't come on tonight, we'll get his ass on next time, absolutely. Because, Drew, man, thank you, man. You're awesome.
I'm telling you, I'm not trying to, big him up for no reason. He actually, really was super helpful, and I was, mad impressed. So, you're awesome.
Oh, boy.
I thought he was a Steelers fan.
Who?
No, he's a Jet
What's
fan.
his name?
He's a Jets fan.
Yeah, he's a Jet fan.
Yeah.
I could have sworn he was a Steelers. You talking about King Matt?
No, King Drew.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. King Matt, it's been gone a long time.
Oh, has he?
There's the Steelers, we don't have a huge active representation.
Y'all sure the fuck used to, I'll tell you that.
I mean,
I'm here now.
Matt, Todd's there occasionally. That volleyball guy.
Who?
He's downloading
Mr.
Skype.
Volleyball, something like that.
Volleyball.
Yeah, I'm looking up something. On
I know who you're talking about. Yeah. I know who you're talking about. Never mind. I haven't seen it in a while.
Do you guys miss Maddie, honestly? Do you remember Maddie Boggs?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
I only know her from Twitter.
What happened to her? I know she got pregnant, but what happened that people started hating her?
And everything, so.
Wasn't she the most racist person you've ever met?
Well, she's from New Orleans. Let's get that straight here, but
I never knew her UStadium world. I only ever saw her trending on Twitter, and I was like, who is this person? And then to find out that she had been on the U, I was like, I'm going to keep that to myself.
So, I remember Maddie when I first joined the U. She was let's be honest here, a very passionate Saints fan. I think she's one of the more passionate Saints fans out there. She's got, close ties with the Saints, close ties with Michael Thomas, especially because, let's be honest here, man, she's a snow bunny. I don't give a shit.
A what?
Oh, you never heard of that term, have you?
No.
A what? A snow bunny?
A snow bunny is a white chick who loves black guys.
See, that's not what we call them down here.
Hint.
Nobody's around here.
Yeah, we don't call them that in Florida, let me tell you.
Well, that's a New York thing, man. It's a New York. It's a New York thing, man. I don't give a shit. But when I saw that Maddie was trending on Twitter, I'm like, oh god, what happened? And I went to go check it out. I'm like, okay, what's going on?
I couldn't believe it, but she already had me blocked at that time.
And so can someone honestly, like, Ryan, like, I think you might know more than any of us here. What happened?
I know she posted a video of her singing, like, a relatively famous song.
Choppa Style, yeah, that's a Saints thing.
Yeah,
that's a Saints thing.
And I think she said the N-word, so Black Saints Twitter came after her, and half of the U came after her. And I think that's the whole controversy thingy there. But at least on the app, she's, basically Saints positivity. And then she had about 1 million fights with Ben Larson, Vikings fan. He used to be on the app.
Yeah.
He got an Android, so hasn't been on in a while. So
thank God.
That's why no one on the app really likes her.
Oh, really? Just because of the hat?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, she did drop the N-bomb.
Well, yeah, let's be honest here.
And it was pretty...
He's asking, what's the UStadium Skype name?
Just add me. Tell him to add me. Like, Ellie, just find my name and then tell him to add me and I'll find him.
Okay, what is your name?
Give me a second. I gotta fucking do this now. Because my lazy ass.
Your name is Dan.
I know that, but I want to know his...
Yeah, I want to show my email. Alright, what's his Skype name so I can get him?
Let me find out.
Alright, because I'm gonna get him. Jesus. Really? After all that, that's what happened? I thought it was worse.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, though.
Yeah.
I think the Twitter reaction was...
bad.
Yeah, that was like the breaking point, but she was generally not liked on the app. She was rather abrasive with a lot of people, and it was a lot of Saints.
She hated me.
Like, yeah.
I never, ever interacted. And she must have been before my time.
She was. She must have been before your time, yeah.
She was way,
Yeah.
He just says it's his name.
Yeah, he's a fucking asshole. Ban that cocksucker real quick.
Or hashtag ban splash.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Say it until it's... What was it? Say it until it's backwards?
Yeah, something.
Yeah, say splash backwards or some shit like that.
I hated it.
First of all, are you British?
Yeah, hashtag ban splash till it's said backwards. Like, that doesn't...
Ryan, how long did you actually ignore him?
So there was one Monday morning at like midnight 3 weeks ago that I just said, I'm going to ignore you. And so it was a solid 18 days.
Dang.
That really pissed him off.
Yeah.
You really got to him.
And then he kept posting. It's like...
Nah, that kid is a schizophrenic. No fucking doubt about it.
Yeah.
Fucking Graham? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like, Ryan, you defended me when he like publicly insulted my woman, calling her, insults and shit. Like, I thank you for that, man.
Alright. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Ryan, you really kept me up to date on that nonsense.
Because it's like every single post he had was attacking someone or mentioning someone or like, okay then.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. That man posted about how, like, he does it because he knows we'll get him. But there's a level of being a troll and then being a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here. He is a fucking psycho. Let's be completely honest here.
And he's probably going to try to get back in.
Probably.
100%.
You never know. But
do you think if he hadn't have taken it to that extreme that he could have really stayed on the app? Like, he could have legitimately just continued, right? Like, if it hadn't have gone that far.
He would have been on a leash.
I don't know. I think we try to... Because it's like football season. It's evident that he's not on the app to talk about football. He's on the app to do everything but talk about football.
Right.
So I think that would artificially drive him away a little bit. And if the Titans had any sort of, like, bad game, we'd all, like, pounce on him. And
And let's be
Yeah,
honest
you're
here, he
right.
did pick the Titans to win the Super Bowl. Again.
That's a tough look.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest here. He and a few Titan fans did pick Seattle to go 30-13, so...
Mariota week 3.
So what do I know?
I do think
It
that
sucks because kind of my least role the Titans and do later. So yeah, so hopefully they go 0-16. They're probably gonna go like 9-7 again and miss the playoffs barely.
Yeah. Probably. You never know.
yeah, it's true. I don't know. It makes me have like
He
a
didn't
healthy
leave.
dislike.
Yeah, and, like he didn't leave the app after he lost our bet that we made. Like
Yeah.
that
Oh, yeah, I
Titans
remember that.
wouldn't make the playoffs. Ravens would. Ravens made the playoffs. Titans didn't, and he just made burner accounts for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's still making bonus all the time.
really. Even
Drew,
now.
are you British by chance?
Nah.
You're
I
not?
just
What is that
fucking talk
accent?
I don't know, man.
He just sounds like a New Yorker.
Yeah, you know, I live in New York now, but like I grew up in Florida. I've always sounded like this.
That's why.
Huh.
Are you
Yeah.
specifically in Brooklyn?
No,
Yeah, you do sound like you're
You do sound Brooklyn. Because I'm
Yeah,
on the
because
island,
all
man.
y'all sound Brooklyn except for Ellie.
Because I'm on the island.
Why am I
I
single
sound
down?
Brooklyn. What?
Yeah, Splash, you sound like you're from fucking Brooklyn.
No.
How?
Dude.
You sound like you're rejected
Fucking
Beastie
Long
Boy.
Island, man.
What?
Because I'm from Texas. Everybody else sounds weird.
It's the Texas talking.
Like, I probably
Don't
sound
listen to it.
weird.
No, you know what? You don't sound like you're from Texas at all.
I
You
hear
know-
a little bit.
Man.
No.
I
You know
just
what-
all that.
No, Jason sounds like an angry New Yorker. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, you
Hey,
do
shit.
actually. Jason, you do sound like you're East Coast.
I sound like a Seinfeld character? Yes.
Specifically Kramer.
Oh, that's my favorite character.
What's your favorite Seinfeld episode? Is it the contest?
No, the contest is definitely number one.
Contest is number one. Ellie, are you unfamiliar with the contest?
I'm unfamiliar with the contest.
Oh.
Are you familiar with any Seinfeld at all?
Yeah, I do know what Seinfeld is, but did I watch it much? Not really.
Oh, you
I
gotta
don't
watch
feel like
it.
it really
Glenn's
got
trying
my-
to join too.
It didn't
There's a
really
masturbation
gain much traction
contest.
in- It's a what?
I kid you not.
Masturbate. Or not. I've actually got that script from New York. I've got the actual script, not the one that they used. It was a copy, but the actual word by word script of that.
Hello?
Hello,
There's
Glenn's
someone
here.
else in here. There's someone else in here.
It's Glenn.
Who?
Oh, Glenn, I thought you said Graham for a second.
Glenn?
No, it's not. I refuse to add Graham to anything.
Glenny's in?
Glenny's in.
Hey, Glenn.
Wait,
I had nothing
who
but
is-
kind words
who's
to say about
Glenn?
you, buddy.
Panther.
You're lying to me, Jason.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love
Who
you
is
too.
that? Whose
It's
voice is
Glenn.
that? Glenn is who, though?
Glenn is Lindsay's boyfriend.
Glenn is the greatest user in UStadium history. What do you
Yeah,
mean,
but
who's Glenn?
Glenn, what's your thing?
I'm Glenn Uvet, the Panthers fan. You know?
Oh,
I'm the
I know who
guy.
this is.
He's
I
the
know.
attorney.
I'm the attorney.
He's my
I'm the
personal
guy.
attorney.
Yeah,
And then
when
there's
we all
just
get
me.
Sued, we use Glenn as our attorney.
exactly.
I got it. My bad. Sorry, Glenn.
That's all right.
And then there's just me.
There's just me.
Then there's me. Angry Seattle fan. I mean, I can't complain. So, in the end,
What
it's
are we
like,
talking about? What's going on?
I mean, we were.
We're talking shit about you, actually.
I mean, we were talking. I mean, we got into the story of how Graham came to be, and how he was banned from the beginning, and then we
Well,
started
we-
talking about food and shit.
We talked about Maddie.
Yeah, we got into
Did you get in a
Maddie.
car accident?
Drew, are you on a main road?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm glad I started for Fire Street.
Splash, turn your video off, man. I'm getting dizzy.
I know, it's really, Brian, it's...
Yeah, turn your video off, man.
Okay.
All right,
Thank
so
you,
it's just
guys.
me. Okay. Oh shit! Hold on.
Jason
Dan, I'm gonna be honest.
Jason should put his own. Jason should turn his video
I don't know how to
on.
do this one.
Oh, Lord.
What's wrong, Glenn? What's wrong with this
How do I do
picture?
it?
I was just gonna say, I really thought that was a blue Sam Mills jersey when I first
Nah.
joined. I was like,
Lofu
hell yeah.
Tupu. The only Panther jersey I have is Cam Newton. And I found that one for $20.
$20.
Yeah,
What Steelers jersey do you have?
Mike Wallace.
Ooh,
That's
former
very
Ravens.
acceptable.
I couldn't. I wanted Mean Joe Green. I wanted to try and find Mean Joe Green for the longest time. So I'm gonna. Do you guys know the story of my? Jesus Christ! Do you guys know the story? Jason, you fuck.
I'm hitting.
Do you guys know the story of my jersey collection by chance?
No.
I know you posted all of them one time.
Yeah, I posted all of them because a lot of people didn't believe
What
I had a
happens when I hit
jersey
this
for every
button?
team. So
Hey, you hit hard too. Hey.
I want a heart on my name.
Wait,
So, I
Hold on, we're interrupting Dan's story.
okay, so I was in Vegas, very recently. Vegas, like I think it was last year or 2 years ago, and at that particular time, Jesus Christ, I love
what does
you
that
guys.
do? I don't see anything.
At that particular time, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a jersey. So I ordered. I think my first jersey was a Peyton Manning Colts jersey, the stitched, the captain logo on it and everything. And I found that one. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that. So, and then I proceeded to go on a spending spree. I ordered, I think it was 21 jerseys in a span of 5 minutes.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Jeez.
it was
I
bad.
had such a hard time deciding.
I mean, let's be honest here, it was eBay, but Ellie, why are you muted?
Yeah, it's...
Ellie's muted, I don't know why. But
Wait! I lost the picture. Hey, by the
Did
way,
Ellie
cell phones
leave?
don't work.
oh, Ellie's on camera now.
Hey, whoa, hey!
No, I
Oh,
think
hey.
Hey, don't
I can't turn my camera on.
how you not turn
You
the
just gotta
camera on?
hit the camera button, fella.
Which one's the camera button?
The one at the
Hey.
bottom middle.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on. Hold on. This heart's for you.
He's so ugly, I love him.
I love you too. Fuck you, faggots. I'm turning it off.
You
But
look like my girlfriend's dad. It's kind of
Yeah.
Really? Hey,
Yeah.
speaking of your girlfriend,
Ayo.
how's
But,
things down there?
Yeah, I proceeded to in a span of a few months get I don't know, I think prior to the spending spree, I think I had 4 jerseys. Like no, not even that. It was like 10 jerseys, and I ordered 21 more in a span of a few months. It
Damn.
was bad.
Wait, every time I hit the hard button, you're like glow.
Yeah, because my room is dark.
Why'd you do this again? Watch this. Hold on.
Oh, send a heart. Here we go.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I got a heart.
Hold on, let's do it again. Blue.
Like seriously, like I have a Bills jersey. I can go get it right now.
Hey, do you want to see my cat? Hold on.
Give me a second. I get the Bills jersey.
Say hi, Kitty Meow.
What's his name or her name?
Oh, she's adorable.
What's the cat's name?
Cat's name is Kitty Meow.
Kitty Mia, okay.
That's the cat's
Acceptable.
name. Kitty
Old
Meow.
ass faggot.
I dig it.
Hey, what are you doing getting naked back there, bro? Hold on. It's not hard for that one.
This one's my favorite.
Oh,
This
shoot,
one's
I
my
just
personal
made Jason
favorite
full
here.
screen.
Well, this
Oh,
is
hey.
this is one of my
Alright,
favorites.
no,
actually.
I can't talk and do that at the same time.
Ooh,
Okay,
Josh
I'm
Allen,
back.
right?
This is
What?
one of my personal favorites. Yeah.
Josh Allen?
You have Josh Allen stitched.
Oh God, Josh Allen.
This is one of my favorites.
Oh, that got bright.
Literally any Bills player, and you chose Josh Allen.
So that.
See, Josh Allen gets so
feel bad
much
for
more
the
hate if
Bills.
Lamar Jackson and Rosen weren't in that draft class.
Yeah. I mean, I had a Ryan Fitzpatrick practice jersey, and I got rid of that just because
You said you get them all off of eBay.
I get them off on eBay. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I do with my basketball jerseys.
yeah.
eBay is the move.
There you go. Cheers to that. Oh, this is great. I knew this was gonna be a great idea when I brought Ellie on.
What?
I knew this was gonna be a great idea when I got you guys on. Seriously, stop making me blue. Come on.
This is the funniest thing.
But it's so cool.
Stop making me blue, you fuck. Oh, you guys suck. I'm kidding. I love you guys. Seriously.
Oh, this is the best.
I mean, you guys are okay, I guess.
Yeah, because
Except for Jason.
yeah.
I'm an asshole.
No, because like seriously, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Like, because I barely like have any like friends to talk to, honestly, and I went through a period of depression. Right, I didn't know I would make it past 21, and since I joined the U, like you guys have been a huge help for me personally, and I don't mind opening up. I mean, because seriously, I didn't know if I was gonna make it past 21. I turned 22 in a couple months.
Hey, I didn't think I'd make it.
That's
past the age
awesome.
either.
I feel you, dude. I went through some shit, like, I don't know, it's been a few years now, but I went through some similar shit like that where I didn't think I was going to, like, you know, see too many more years.
Yeah,
But, you know.
that was my biggest fear going for.
Yeah.
Jeez, 8 years. 8
But
years.
you're here now, motherfucker, and you ain't
I'm
going
here now,
anywhere
man.
either.
I'm
Shit,
here
I
now.
just thought I was going to die because of drugs. recreational.
Probably
That's
will.
not the same.
I know. I'm just saying. I feel bad now.
Yeah, like I really do mean it. Like, cause when I went to the draft party and saw Nick and Frankie here, like they were excited to see me, and Frankie's cousin came up to me and said, "Dude, like you have meant a lot for the U and like for this company. Like seriously, you guys."
I wish they'd say that to me.
Because you were in Texas.
Yeah, with
Like-
your blue waffle.
That was the.
How many times have you been banned, Jason?
3 times. 2 times. 2 times.
For goodness sake.
You
The
get banned
first
one more time.
for a
That's
week,
it.
the second one for 30 days. The third ban would be lifetime.
Oh, can't imagine.
If Jason gets banned, the U will crash and burn.
Yeah, of course it would.
Finally.
It
I
would.
mean, look what happened when you left because of the,
Yeah, for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a whole day of chaos.
I leave for what, 10 minutes and everything goes to shit?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean,
That was very calculated of me, and I had to
Yes,
pull
I
out the
know, you
nuclear
were
option.
smart.
It
You
was
were
like
smart.
it was like Doctor Strange giving up the time stone in order to win in the future.
oh, dude,
See,
Jesus, man.
yeah.
Oh,
You fucking nerd. I can't believe you're bringing up nerd shit, dude. Glenn.
The hell, man!
Fucking geek.
don't mind me. I'm just
Iron
applying
Man
lotion.
myself out of here.
I'm just kidding, Glenn. You can stay. Look, there's a hug for you.
Aw.
Don't mind me. I'm just applying hand lotion to myself.
You're about to masturbate, aren't you?
Hell
Let me tell you
yeah.
something.
No, it's
Let me give
actually
you a
it's
tip.
it's a lotion. It's a lotion. It's a hand
Don't
cream.
use lotion. Don't
It's-
use lotion, but use coconut oil.
It's shea butter.
Coconut oil.
There's a
And
woman
shea
in
butter.
here. Can we stop?
It's
Okay, you don't. Hey, there's a fire. I heard a
it's
fire alarm. Is everyone
shea
safe?
butter
Did
and
Splash
bourbon.
die?
No, I'm here.
Oh.
Oh, there is cocoa
Start
butter in
talking
here. It's awesome. Cool. I love this shit.
We started talking about serious shit, and he got really quiet, and I was like, "Did he die?"
Yes, I died.
We brought up
Don't eat
masturbation, and
anytime you-
Splash got fucking scared. Almost died.
Sam.
Poor Splash.
yeah,
That's funny.
yeah, it did. It got really quiet.
I want to get that Cowboys are trash guy in here just so I can hear Jason yell at him.
I feel so bad. I mean, you know I'm just fucking with him, right? I feel so bad, though. He just takes it so fucking seriously.
I don't know.
I play him week 1 in fantasy in that one league.
Oh
And once that starts, I'm just gonna be every fucking 30 minutes. I'm gonna fucking talk shit, dude. I'm just gonna fucking
He's got like a timer set on his phone.
When does Jason come out?
It's gonna be nasty. And all he's gonna do is say no or no or you.
Fuck you, faggot.
Or he'll be like,
Faggot. I like how he spells faggot the way I spell it. It's fucking. I mean, I think it's like it's paying homage to me.
No, paying homage.
Yeah.
Did you say Amish?
I'm paying homage to me. No, I think I just say homage. Did I?
Probably.
Homage.
Yeah. HOMAG.
Homage.
Homage. I'm from Texas. It's I can't even
I
say
say
it.
homage.
Homage. Paying homage. Homage.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
you cheeky cunt.
But
I'm
it's
not
like
saying
homage.
that. I'm not getting.
Just say it.
Jason, you are such a cheeky cunt.
Oh, baby.
Wow.
Let me hit that heart.
Ellie cursing. That's a thing I don't think we will ever see again.
Shook.
It's not that unusual, I'm telling you. I curse a lot.
Well, I curse a lot too. I'm a welder. I would know. I'm a welder. I would know.
When she watches Big Rape up there at quarterback. Oh, are you fucking kidding me with this shite?
Holy shit, I thought that was Ellie for a second.
No, because I would never call Big Ben that. That was the only thing that was different.
Oh, it's Captain Fat Fuck. We know.
Good old urinating tree.
Hell yeah. I love that guy.
Leader of men. Which funny thing, I'm actually in contact with him because I'm trying to get his ass on here.
Oh my god.
The urinating tree. Oh, you don't know who he is?
On UStadium.
Yeah, I totally used to be on the U.
Going back to the first show, I've been trying to get his ass on, and
Wait,
urinating tree. I'm trying to get his ass on.
He's
where the fuck is urinating tree?
He's a sports
He is
YouTuber. He's
the
really funny.
best-
Oh,
the best
He's
YouTuber.
hysterical.
I thought he was on the U. I was like, who the fuck
No.
is that?
No.
Is he blocked?
Look him up on YouTube. Like, he's
Okay.
really funny.
Yeah.
He's fucking funny. Like he really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has like a whole like series called Days of Our Steelers where he like recounts all the Steelers drama that goes on.
Good.
And
It's so funny.
He had a lot to work
And he
with.
gets so worked up too.
because he hates the Steelers, he really does. And he's a native of this city. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Hey, we have plenty of Cowboys haters here.
And now he's
Doesn't Baltimore Alec live in Pittsburgh?
I don't know.
Does he?
I think he lives in Philly. I think he
Oh.
lives outside Philly.
That's probably why.
But he's going to college in D.C.
Oh.
All you cities are so close together, all clumped up. I mean, you could drive there in like 30 minutes and shit, dude. I can't
Yeah.
even drive across my state in fucking 12
Yeah.
hours.
But meanwhile, I live in the middle of ass fuck nowhere.
Who?
Me,
Who's
Where
you?
do you live?
Oh, you're fucking, never mind. You're
North Carolina, just in the
Yeah.
middle
And then
of
there's
nowhere.
me.
But you're still closer. I mean, you can get to fucking Maryland
Like-
pretty quick, right?
I don't know. It'd take a few hours.
And then there's
What's that
my
happen,
island.
Dan?
There's
I
my
think
piece of
I'm
shit.
12 hours out of Maryland.
Where the fuck do you live?
I live in Georgia.
It'll be Arizona soon.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
exactly. That's a 36-hour drive.
Hey, dude. Okay, so I'm coming to Arizona. I'm stopping
Oh,
by,
Lord.
and you're gonna fucking, point the direction of some fucking fine-ass little bitches, okay?
You
Without
can go to Penn State. Penn State would be better for you,
Yeah.
I'm
actually.
about to go on my world tour.
Yeah, I'll just point you up north. That's where all the STDs are.
No, oh yeah, you're going to Arizona State, huh?
No, I'm going to U of A.
Oh, you're going to Arizona State is the one with all the itchies.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna avoid
I
those.
completely forgot what I was doing. Why did I get on the internet? Justin,
You
you look
looking
up
at
something?
urinating tree,
Oh yeah. All right,
jerking it with a pinky in the ass.
I am. How'd you know? Yeah, I have a fucking video on again. Shit. wait. Okay, bear with me real quick. What was I looking up?
It's urinating tree.
Tree. Okay.
And look at, like, Days of Our
I
Steelers.
found it.
Does he have a video about the Cowboys?
He does.
Why would he have a video about the Cowboys?
Because he trashes.
Oh, yeah.
He trashes most of
Gary's
teams.
World.
Oh,
Who's he a fan of?
he's a fan of the Steelers.
He's a Steelers fan.
Oh.
I think
But he's like a professional.
there hasn't been a Patriots video. I don't think there's been a Dolphins video.
I'm shocked there's been a
Dolphins.
Dolphins on.
video.
But he's really cool. He's really cool. But yeah, we'll try to get him on eventually. And by the way, there is a great Twitter follow that I think you guys should check out. So, on occasion, I will mention a particular Twitter follow who has followed me for some time. If you guys are hockey fans, any hockey fans here? No?
Nah.
The Penguins.
Dallas Stars.
Okay. Do you remember Elias Pettersson of the Vancouver Canucks?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Sounds
there is a Twitter follow. There's a Twitter account called The Church of Pettersson, which is a phenomenal Twitter follow, by the way. I'm actually considering having him sponsor the podcast because he's an awesome follow.
Is he Canadian?
He is very Canadian. He is very Canadian.
Those fellas are weird.
This podcast is sponsored by.
The Church of Pettersson.
Who did that?
That was Glenn and his mini
That
voice.
was good. That was good.
No, but I'm dead serious.
He's actually
Like,
just complicated. He's trying to fucking squeeze out a turd. Disgusting, man.
no, seriously,
Hey, how's the
Church of
Penguins, by the
Pettersson, you're awesome, man. You really are awesome.
Is he on right now?
He's not on, but I'm just like shouting him out and shit like that because we're recording, and like when this goes out,
Hi,
like I'm
Canada.
tagging his ass in here.
Dan, do you edit this a little bit?
I do edit this out. Yeah.
Excellent.
Wait, do you believe me?
No,
No fucking
we're an
way.
explicit podcast, man. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I like to drop a fuck bomb.
Yeah.
What was I doing? Oh, he's got all kinds
Today's
of
show
videos.
brought to you by
Oh,
the letter F.
Hey, Glenn, how was your date with Lindsay?
That was what?
How was your date?
That was wonderful. We don't.
What's that date?
We just hung out at her house.
How you're nuts?
Did you get her flowers?
I'm sorry.
You didn't get her flowers?
I can't. You keep like. You mumble at the end. I can't hear
Flowers,
you.
motherfucker. Did you buy her flowers?
No. I need to.
Why is she
Oh,
mad
man.
at you?
No, she's not mad at me.
Jason, you liar!
She recently had.
She's been reading our
surgery.
conversation.
She has been reading our
Oh, that's
conversations,
worse.
and
You know-
she's not happy with
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Jason.
But
You know what? I know she's not. You know what that means? There's more space in that mouth.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, ending it on there, guys. You are awesome. I gotta get you guys on more often. You guys are fucking great.
Sponsored by Urinating Tree.
That'd be the dopest thing.
Yeah, might as well do that. Might as well get the tree on here someday. That'd be great. Have our
Imagine
yins,
click
have
on a
our
video and
have
at
our
the
Lord
beginning
and
he's
Savior on here.
Days of our spew.
Lord and Savior,
What did
he's
you
our
say,
name
Splash?
tree.
You sound like you're 10,000 miles away.
He said days
Days
of
of our Steelers.
There's one video he starts, and he's like, "This week on Where's My Fucking Liquor?"
I'm shocked he hasn't done one about the Seahawks yet. I'm stunned.
Wait,
You guys have been good though.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to be absolutely destroyed like my team was.
yeah, true. That's true. And you, let's be
Actually,
honest here.
I'll
The
do
Steelers
that.
deserved it. Let's be honest here.
I hope you balled out. Like, for
All right,
real.
guys.
Yeah, me too.
It's getting late on my end. I gotta edit the podcast out. Hey, I'll keep in touch with you guys, and I seriously mean it. Like from the bottom of my heart, you guys, like everyone on the U, you guys mean huge ton. Like you guys mean a lot to me in the short time I've been on the U. Like I haven't been on long as Ryan has, but
Yeah.
let's be honest here. Like Nick, Frankie, anyone on the U, like who's out there listening, like you guys seriously mean a lot to me because I didn't think I'd make it past this far. Seriously.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Many more to come.
Nice guys.
Facts.
Alright, talk to you guys later, alright?
Alright.
Peace,
All right,
fellas.
Drink.
Win the Super Bowl.
Drink some tea in the
Ciao.
process.